Hey guys, what's up? It's UniformWarrior, and today we have another original Paracord bracelet tutorial. This one turned out to be one of my favorites. If you guys like it, then let me know in the comments. So the first thing you need is about 3 feet of burgundy paracord and 7 feet of tan with black stripes paracord. This is a Mad Max style bracelet, so you're not going to need a buckle. Then you're just going to find the center of that burgundy cord, and then you're going to take your tan cord and run it behind those 2 middle strands, and then wrap the longer side of that cord around that strand and down through the middle. Then pull it off to the left. You're just going to want to take your hemostats and just grab that red loop there just to make it easier. Then pull the tan cord up to the hemostats. Then take the long tan cord and then wrap it around that left red cord, down through the middle strands, and then up back around through that top loop. Make sure you're including that short tan strand. You want that cord to be in that loop, if that makes any sense. Then you're just going to tighten that. Then pull that strand down between the 2 middle red strands. And here's where you're going to start your pattern. You're basically going to do the same thing, but there's a little bit of a change at the end. So you can go ahead and remove your hemostats. Then take that long strand and wrap it around that cord and down through the middle strands. Wrap it around the left cord, down through the middle strands, and then up through that loop. And then you're going to want to tighten the cord. When you tighten the cord, you're going to want to pull the cord straight off from the left side, if that makes any sense. You're going to want to pull that loop first, and then pull that loop down, and then pull the rest of the slack out, up towards yourself. Then pull that strand down between the red strands. And then you're going to do the same thing, so take that right strand and then wrap it around the red strand and down between the 2 middle strands. Then wrap the left strand around that left red strand, down between the 2 middle strands and up through that loop. And once again, make sure you tighten that. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you tighten it with the same amount of tightness every time if you can, because consistency is key with this bracelet. And you're just going to continue doing that pattern until you get to about the length of your wrist. Once you get to about the length of your wrist or a little bit shorter, you're just going to take that right strand, wrap it around that right red strand, and then make a loop off to the side there and pull the cord up through that loop and off to the right. And then you're going to kind of want to pull the cord down towards the middle and left, and make sure you pull that whole section towards the top. And then you're going to do the same on the left side. So you're going to take that strand, wrap it around that left red cord, and then pull it down through that loop, and then tighten that. And that's just going to be kind of what holds that whole pattern in place and keeps it from sliding on the bracelet. After you make sure that's tight, you're just going to want to clip that strand and cinch that. You want to cut that pretty close to the bracelet. After you cinch that, you want to make sure that you press that cord down and make sure it's smooth. And go over to the other side, and then go ahead and loosen that loop, and then pull the 2 red strands through that loop. So go ahead and pull this extra strand down a little bit so it's out of the way, if that makes any sense. You don't want to burn it up against the red cord, obviously, because the red cord has to be able to move. So you're just going to go ahead and clip that strand. And what you can do here is, if you're worried about burning any of the other parts of the bracelet when you burn this cord, you can go ahead and take a piece of foil to just kind of block the flame, and it keeps it from burning the cord. You're just going to want to try that on around the largest part of your hand. Mark that spot, and then you're just going to do a regular square knot. So go ahead and take those 2 strands, wrap it around your fingers, making a loop, pull the 2 strands through that loop, and then tighten that up to the hemostats. Then you're just going to want to clip those 2 strands up against the knot and then cinch those. As some of you may know, a lot of times I usually clip a little bit away from the knot and then cinch the cord separately, but with this design I figured this looks a little better. You can do it whichever way you want. And then you're done. Anyway guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. The other day I just added cord to my store, so if you guys want to check that out, there will be a link in the description. I'm still working on that and making it better, but also once again I am focusing on these videos and trying to make them better for you guys, so hopefully you will notice the quality go up. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.